Yeah. Yeah, tonight. Everything changed. Yeah. They say trust is free until you learn what it costs. Sometimes you lose a friend before you know what you lost. A promise sounds easy when the night is young, but words can turn to shadows when they're spoken by the wrong one. I learned to keep my circle small and my eyes open wide, cause loyalty gets tested when the pressure arrives. Everybody says they're with you when the road looks bright, but the truth shows up when everything changes overnight. I remember giving chances when I should've walked away, believing every promise that was easy for them to say. I thought that being loyal meant forgiving every flaw, until I learned that trust without a boundary becomes a door. Some people know your secrets just to use them when they leave. Some will shake your hand while hiding something up their sleeve. I watched the friendship fade because the truth was never clear, and I carried all the questions through another lonely year. I don't hate the ones who change, I just understand them now. Sometimes people show the nature when they think they have the power. I learned that real respect doesn't need a crowded room, and genuine connection doesn't disappear when trouble comes. If I tell you that I got you, then my words should mean the same, not something that I change whenever circumstances change. I learned to watch the actions more than listen to the talk, because promises are easy when you never have to walk. The price of trust was higher than I ever thought it'd be, but every painful lesson gave me clearer eyes to see.
What's the price of trust? When the truth comes out, when the people that you trusted start to turn around. What's the price of trust? When the promises break, when you realize some friendships were a lesson, not a fate.
I won't let betrayal make me colder than I need to be. I'll protect my peace while keeping room for loyalty. The price of trust can hurt, but the lesson makes you wise. You learn who really loves you when the easy match divides.
I stopped explaining everything to people who don't listen. Stopped confusing being available with being forgiven. I started asking myself who was there when I was low, who stayed beside the silence when there was nowhere else to go. One friend called without a reason just to see if I was good. Another showed up quietly like a real friend should. That's the kind of loyalty that doesn't need a stage. It survives the bad weather and it never counts the days. I learned that trust is built from little things you do, from keeping every promise when nobody's watching you. It's answering the phone when somebody needs a hand. It's telling someone truthfully when they don't understand. It's giving people room without abandoning your own. It's knowing when to stand beside them and walk alone. I don't need 100 voices telling me they're close. I'd rather have 2 honest people than a crowd that disappears. Cause when the lights go out and the celebration ends, the people who remain are the ones you call your friends. The price of trust is patience, honesty, and time. And sometimes losing someone is the way you learn what's right. I don't regret the love I gave, I regret the times I ignored what I knew. I don't regret the doors I opened, I learned which ones I shouldn't walk through. If you broke my trust, I won't become your enemy, but I won't hand you the same key to my life again. Some lessons need a scar to make the memory stay. Some goodbyes of protection wearing an unfamiliar face. Here I move with intention, not suspicion in my heart. I can welcome something real without forgetting what was hard. I know everybody isn't fake just because a few betrayed, and I won't punish honest people for the choices others made. I learned to communicate instead of guessing what they mean, to ask the difficult questions and keep every boundary clean. Trust doesn't mean perfection, and loyalty isn't blind. It means you tell the truth even when the truth is hard to find. It means you own mistakes instead of looking for a name. It means you make amends without pretending you're the same. I want the kind of friendship where both people can be free, where respect is never traded for control or jealousy. I want a circle built on truth, not rumors or applause, where everybody knows the value of the promises they cause. The past can teach you caution, but it doesn't have to change. You can learn from every heartbreak without living in the pain. So if you hear the story and you paid the same old price, remember that your future doesn't have to copy every night. Keep your heart, protect your peace, and choose your people well. The price of trust taught me to move with open eyes, to value every promise and recognize the skies. I carry no revenge, just wisdom from the past, and save my heart for people who prove that real love lasts. Real loyalty survives the hard days.